Hello everyone, welcome to the series of units and measurements. In this series, we are aiming at bolstering your concept in the topic of units and measurements while clearing all related doubts step by step. So today's focus is on rounding, which is a foundational skill that links directly to topics like least count, significant figures, errors, units and dimensions. Now, first, let us understand why we need to round a number. So, in physics, we deal with measurements that are not perfectly exact because the measurement is solely dependent upon the least count or the minimum measurement that an instrument can measure. So, rounding helps simplify results while maintaining the appropriate precision, and which is essential for expressing results with the correct number of significant figures while maintaining clarity, consistency in calculation. Now, before we know the rules, there are certain terms and definitions that are worth knowing, like accuracy. So, accuracy is the measure of how close are we from the true value. Often, the true value is the mean of the measurements that we have done. So, accuracy represents how close is the measurement from the true value. And the second term is precision. So, precision is how close the repeated measurements are to each other. It is the measurement of instrument's least count. So, let us represent that an instrument measures a physical quantity xyz, and so precision represents how close are these measurements. Now the third definition is significant figures. So significant figures are the digits that carry meaning, contributing to measurement precision. So rounding a number may require removal and manipulation of certain figures, and decision is based on the cutoff digit. So let us first understand what is cutoff digit. In the below two examples we are seeing that the first example is round off 3.453 to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places means that after rounding off, only after decimal there should be only 2 digits. So here the last digit, that is 5, would be the cutoff digit, and after 5 there is 3 which is going to be eliminated. So the decision to eliminate or to manipulate the cutoff digit will be based on the cutoff digit and the digit that is after this cutoff digit. Similarly, in the second example, we see round off 3.453 to one significant figure. It means only one significant figure should be there after rounding off. So cutoff digit would be 3. And the decision will be based on the cutoff digit. So now let us understand the rules of rounding of digit. So the first rule is, so before I tell you the rules, it is worth noting that here I have exemplified the rules with the rounding off to 3 decimal places or 4 significant figures. The cutoff digit is painted in yellow and the digits to be removed is painted in red. So the first rule says that on the immediate right of the cutoff digit is if the number is greater than 5, then the cutoff digit is increased by 5. On the immediate right of the cutoff digit, that is if cutoff digit is x, and on the immediate right, that is y, if it is greater than 5, then x has to be increased by 1. So for example, we see here that 3.4646, here a cutoff digit is 4 and immediate right the cutoff digit is 6, which is greater than 5. So we have increased the cutoff digit by 1, that is 4 turns to 5. So 3.4646 turns to 3.465. Now similarly, the next rule says that if on the immediate right of the cutoff digit, if the number is less than 5, then the cutoff digit is left as it is and the number after cutoff digit is eliminated. Like for example, 3.4644 turns to 3.464. Now moving to the next rule, it says that if the right of the cutoff digit number is greater than 50, then the cutoff digit is increased by 1. So here in the previous two cases we saw that if the right of the cutoff digit is greater than 5, it means it should be greater than 59 or less than 49. Now the case is if the number is greater than 50, it means it should be 51, 52, 53, 54 till 59. So what happens to the cutoff digit x? So if that yz, or the number after cutoff digit, is greater than 50, then the cutoff digit has to be increased by 1. Like example, 3.46353 turns to 3.464. Now if the after cutoff digit the number is 50, or and the cutoff digit is even, then the number is left as it is. And if the cutoff digit is odd, then the number is increased by 1. Like in this example, we have seen that 3.46450 turns to 3.464 because 4 here is even number, and after that it is 50, so it will be left as it is. And if the cutoff digit was odd number, like in this example 3.46350, 3 is an odd number, so the number has been increased by 1. So we see here that the number has been increased by 1 if the cutoff digit is odd digit, and after the cutoff digit there is 50. So here are some exercises that you should attempt while keeping the video on pause and check for your responses. Let us revisit the rules again. So the rules says that on the immediate right of the cutoff digit, if the number is greater than 5, then the cutoff digit is increased by 5. Like in example, a dot bc xyz, here cutoff digit is x, which is painted in yellow, and if on the immediate right of this letter x, that is y, if y is greater than 5, then x has to be increased by 1. Like in example 3.4646, we see that the number immediate right to the cutoff digit 4 is 6, and it is greater than 5, then the number will convert to 3.465. Similarly, if the number is less than 5, then the cutoff digit is left as it is, Like an example, 3.4644, the cutoff digit is 4, and immediate right to that of the digit we have 4, which is less than 5, so it would be 3.464. And the next rule says that if the right of the cutoff digit is greater than 50, then the cutoff digit is increased by 1. That is, if yz is greater than 50, then x has to be increased by 1. Like an example, 3.46353. If on the right of the cutoff digit, that is 3, it is 53, which is greater than 50, so it is going to be increased by 1. Now we see the next rule says that if on the right of the cutoff digit the number is equal to 50 and the cutoff digit is even, then we will leave the cutoff digit as it is while eliminating the digit on the right of the cutoff digit. So 3.46450 turns to 3.464. And if the cutoff digit is odd and the digit to the right of the cutoff digit is 50, then we will increase the cutoff digit. So now you can attempt this exercise again. Let's solve the exercises now. So in the first question we have 2.3450. We have to round off to two decimal places, that is after decimal there should be only two digits. So after this cutoff digit, that is 4, we have got 50. And we saw from the rule that if the digit after cutoff digit is 50 and the cutoff digit is even number, then the cutoff digit is left as it is. So 4 will be left as it is, so the number will be converted to 2.34, eliminating 50 after the cutoff digit. Now the second question says that 3.5234, here after the cutoff digit 2 there is a number less than 5, so the cutoff digit will be left as it is, so it would be 3.52. Now in third exercise we have 5.2352. again we have after cutoff digit the number is greater than 50. This means that we have to increase 3 to 4, so the number will be 5.24. Now after that the question is 2.5234. again the number is less than 5 after cutoff digit, so it will be left as it is. The cutoff digit will be left as it is, so we will write it as 2.52. now the next question is 7.3482. after the cutoff digit 4, it is 8, that is greater than 5, so the cutoff digit will be increased by 1, so the 4 will be converted to 5, so it would be 7.35. The next question is 1.3442. so after cutoff digit the digit is less than 5, it means we will leave it as it is, so 1.3442 would be converted to 1.34. Next question is 4.5464. so here after 4, that is the cutoff digit, there is number greater than 5, that is 6, so it means that 4 will be converted to 5. Now after that we have got 2.3640. since after the cutoff digit the number is less than 5, it means that the number will be left as cutoff digit will be left as it is, so it would be 2.36. and 3.5150, again it is 50 and the cutoff digit is 1, that is odd number, so we will increase it by 1. That means that 3.5150 will be converted to 3.52. Next 5.2351, again here the number is greater than 50, so 3 will be converted to 4 because the cutoff digit should increase by 1. Now 2.5225, here after cutoff digit the number is less than 5, it means that the cutoff digit will be left as it is, so 2.5225 will be converted to 2.52. now after that 7.3446, here 4 after the cutoff digit 4, we have got 4, that is less than 5, so it would be 7.34. now 1.3400, here after cutoff digit the number is less than 5, it means that we will leave the cutoff digit as it is, so it is going to be 1.34. now after that we have got 4.5474, so after this cutoff digit we have got 7, which is greater than 5, it means that we will increase the cutoff digit by 1, that is 4.55. Thank you. If you have any doubt then you can ask me.